Hey friends, you've probably seen these around before. These are called rapid radios. These are getting pretty popular. I absolutely love them. We definitely fit them into our lifestyle. Let's talk about them for a second. This is the box that they come in. I'll show the contents in just a moment. So what these are cell phone tower walkie-talkies. These are not just regular old walkie-talkies that have a range. These can go from coast to coast. That's right, nationwide. And there is a little bit of a yearly annual subscription. It's about $50 a year to go within the nation, and then to go worldwide you can pay extra, which is like $100, I believe. So these are pretty awesome. These came off of LTE towers, so that's cell phone towers. And the cool thing is your cell phone only works with, like, say you have Verizon or Sprint or T-Mobile, whatever they are. Your phone will only work off of those towers. These will work off of all of the towers. So where your phone may not have service, these will have service. These will not like replace your ham radio. These will these aren't like end of the world walkie-talkies. Like if the world ends, there's no power, nobody has cell phone service, these aren't going to work. That's where your ham radio comes in. But the thing is, these aren't made for that. These are made for like hunting. Perhaps you just need a walkie-talkie to communicate with somebody that's in a different state or in a different area, but your cell phone service is kind of sketchy. These will definitely work. Or perhaps let's say you ride four-wheelers or off-road vehicles around in the woods, and your phones may not have service, so you can't communicate with each other, but with these, you will. So to turn these on, this one is on already. To turn them on, you hold down the power button. Hear that little ding, and they say rapid radio. There is a nice screen on the front, and it lets you know you have 4G. They do take a SIM card, which they are provided. Comes with 2 SIM cards for each one. The thing is, you get your own private channel. You can also get other people onto that channel, where you have to get it programmed from Rapid Radio, but you can do that before you buy it or after. But Rapid Radio has to do the programming. So this is just a private channel between your 2 walkie-talkies. Nobody else will join in and listen in, so it's a private conversation. Nobody will join in on your conversation, which is a plus. So to talk, you push down this button. Hello, test, test. So there we go. There is I know they say no delay, but I mean, obviously there's a split-second delay. It's not very bad. So this controls your volume. You can go all the way up to 7, all the way down to 1, 0 if you want it to be a little bit more quiet. You can change between groups on here. There are settings. There's a lot of cool stuff on here. So let's turn this off. You have to push the shutdown button. And then so these come with a little belt clip. They also come with a little lanyard, which I'll show you in just a moment, which you can choose to put on there. To take off this battery pack, you have to push down on this, and it will slide right off, just like that. Inside of here's your battery. It does not come pre-installed. You will put it on, and then you have to charge them up. They charge up really nicely. They come with USB-C chargers and the bricks themselves. This is where you put the SIM card in. You have the option to put 2 SIM cards, but we obviously only use the one that it came with. You can use micro SIM cards as well, apparently. I haven't tried that, but apparently that's what people say. So to put this on here, you just go like that. And then these belt clips do not come pre-attached. They do come with little screws, so you just have to screw them on. Here we are. Here is your instructions. Comes with a little paperwork. Here's the bricks that it comes with, the USB-C charging cables. Here's the lanyards, which I'll probably put them on. And then your little SIM cards come in this little thing. So we do have some extra supplies in here because we have 2 sets of these, but these are very wonderful for when your phones do not work. Definitely check these out. You'll probably find a space for these in your life. Like I said, we definitely love them, and I like how durable they are. They're a very rigid, hard plastic, and they do come with a little screen protector on here, so we keep that on just so we can keep it looking nice longer and not scratch it up, since we have kids that are always throwing things around. Definitely check these out. They're from Rapid Radio. We love them.